RicoTheOpinioNist. Yeah, the 82 degrees kind of left us, and but it's still cool. It's not cold. It's just crisp. It's a little chilly. I had to put my jacket back on today, but uh, but I'll take it over. I guess 20 degrees as the high. I'll take it anytime. How are you? I'll take it in. So, y'all know when I'm down here, I'm near my water. Because I needed this meditation for what I'm about to talk to y'all. Y'all see my water? Yeah, my water. I have to go stroll around my water here. But yeah. So let me grab my bag. Look. By the way, thank y'all so much. Because it's really kind of, popping off on here. And I thank y'all so much. Those of you who've been chiming in on my lives. Last night I got up to 3,600 people. I mean, it was like 150 people in the room, but 3,600 of you took time out to view my live. Thank you so much. And I think I garnered about 8 new subscribers last night. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so I want you to continue to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate all of that when y'all do that. So, but real quick, I'm not going to talk long. But this is some nonsense that just continues to go on. See, I remember that, that Galentine's. Remember when the ladies got together and did the Galentine's? And over the at least last couple of years, last couple of years. And y'all know Galentine's is when, a lot of these single ladies can't find a Valentine's, right? You know how Valentine's used to be? Before the women killed that, because they killed chivalry, now they killed Valentine's Day. And so instead of owning up to them, understanding that they're the ones who killed all of the institutions where men volunteered to express affection of amore or chivalry or gentileness. Well, your feminists, big head, hard heads, ran your mouth, and now you've killed Valentine's Day for a lot of people. And Valentine's Day was a time when people were in love and, they decided to buy their sweetheart some sweets. And then after a while, a lot of this new generation and the generation after them of young ladies, they were saying that I want no candy, Then they started wanting jewelry because guys would buy little trinkets of jewelry just as a token of his amore, affection for you. But then all of a sudden the women started upping the ante, upping the price. No. But at first they start off with cute little tennis bracelets, then they'll do like little necklaces. These chicks want diamonds, big body diamonds now. That's what they want. So they destroyed Valentine's Day so much that instead of taking accountability and dialing it back and say, you know what? God damn, guys are not asking us out as much. Well, hardly. Guys are not showing up to singles events. And damn, they're not even trying to buy even a box of chocolate from Dollar Tree to hand somebody. Because, ladies, y'all have thrown your nose up and looked at guys like nothing was good enough for you. You overplayed your worth, I guess. Or priced out your worth. I don't know what you've done, but it's gotten to the point where the ladies have not just, instead of just taking accountability for how you destroyed chivalry, and now you destroyed Valentine's Day, well, again, in feminist, big head, stubborn fashion, we just gonna take each other out, ladies. We don't need no man to buy us no chocolates, to take us out on nice dates and to take us dancing, and we dress up and we just be showered affection and attention. No, ladies, we can just do it with each other. And so they came up with Galentine's Day, right? And I criticized it. I said, this is some bullshit, ladies. Y'all can get dates on Valentine's Day if you want bitches all the rest of the year. But also, Galentine's Day is, especially if you're a pretty woman, what you doing? I mean, attractive, pretty woman, especially if you sweet, in shape, fit, friendly, cooperative. What you doing going on a Galentine's? I even found out that wives and women who are in committed relationship with men go on Galentine gatherings. These people are greedier than a 3-month-old baby doing feeding time at 2:30 in the morning. Just greedy shit. Just ugh. So anyway, guess what's happened now? I guess there's been an answer to it, ladies. Some guys come up, he's gone viral by saying, hey, fellas, let's do Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, shit, what's wrong with these cats, man? It's just insane. So, it's just insane, just as dumb as what the women are doing. So, fellas, what y'all got going on? Y'all finna go and literally on Valentine's Day, a bunch of guys finna dress up in red and y'all and go out and have a Valentine's Day with the fellas. Y'all cut that bullshit out. Don't do that, guys. That's ignorant. And I think the fellow who said it online, he just had it for shock value, but it ended up going viral. I think he tweeted it out or said it on Instagram. Just dumb. It doesn't have to be like this, ladies and gentlemen. Because, again, I'm part of Gen X. It's not Gen X is really going through this. Yeah, it's a lot of little Gen X. But the millennials and Zs are really catching it. Because they don't know how to be nice to each other. The women just said, fuck femininity. The guys have said, well, fuck you and your masculinity to the unfeminine women who are just not very nice. And I've come to believe that I don't think women really like men like that, like they used to. I was talking to one of my students today, a lady, she's like 15. I was explaining to her about Valentine's Day and how now, and I would say to my class, I said, you know, there was a time when men and women actually liked each other. When women actually blushed when a man that they liked, they blushed when they walked into the classroom when we were in junior high and high school. She was like, what? I said, yeah. And when a pretty girl walked into our classrooms in the junior high school, I said the guys used to kind of like have little debates with each other, like who got to get their number, who's gonna try to talk to her. They used to almost compete with her affection, for her affections. Yeah, she was just blown. She couldn't believe it. I said, yeah, guys actually competed for women's affection, but they didn't like, buy extravagant gifts and stuff like that. They just let hello. They try to see who the nicest or who she'll pick. Those days are kind of over. Guys don't give a shit. And ladies, y'all are really kind of to blame for it. When you turned in your femininity to be equal to men, well, guys compete with other guys. So ladies, y'all decide to compete with men, and men like, let me go with a soft, not softer, but soft, feminine, sweet lady. It doesn't even matter your weight and size either, ladies, because if you're a feminine lady, guys, it's something in us that activates when there's a sweet and feminine woman in our presence. But those of you with this smart mouth and bitchy tongue and bitchy attitude, or boss bitch, as y'all like to call it, that doesn't attract like men. Now, you have plenty of penises, but you don't get that many proposals. So, guys, don't do that dumb shit. The women they're just spoiled and entitled and delusional. They do shit like that. But as human beings from Gen X, as a human being from Gen X, who's a part of Gen X, I could be a dating coach. Like I'm just out there like that, meaning, no, I can't. I suck. What I'm saying is, the thing that worked for us in the 80s, in the 90s, all the way up to 1998 or 99 is, hello, what's your name? My name is. And that's all you do. On Valentine's night, it's going to be on a Saturday. Ladies, don't go as a group. Well, how about this? If you go out Galentine's, well, all you little weirdo guys that actually had to go out for Valentine's, how about the Valentines with the Galentines? Y'all have a very peaceful and wonderful and sweet Valentines. Because whatever y'all decide to do, and it's interesting, I don't care how hard you try to go against nature. nature is always going to win in the end. It's very natural for us to be attracted as men, masculine, to feminine, which is women. Whatever you try to do, you might have a nice little run and trying to ignore nature. But nature always comes out on top. So ladies, get back into your nature as women, feminine women, sweet women. But I don't know, shit is so bad now. Women, I'm telling you, they really don't hardly like men. They read these feminist queer books and theories and all these old over the hill women are teaching the young pretty women against men, and the men that don't hardly like women because they're into men and women's fashion and just all of the masculinity and masculine mindset kind of sucked out a lot of these guys. And so we've gotten out of order. We're out of order. We are at odds with nature. And so I guess what we're gonna do next year? You got Galentine's in the last 2-3 years. Started by a bunch of goofy, nerdy, corny, not very attractive white girls, and then this kicked on to it. And so this year you got Valentine's. Man, come on, cut the nonsense out. So how about y'all how about everybody just try to be nice beginning February 15th. And then who knows, February 14th of 2027, we might have this thing worked out. But anyway, it's your man Rico the Opinionist. Thank y'all for listening to our opinion, and thank you for sharing, and subscribing. Y'all be cool. Peace.